4-man crew, so we have a full 4-man crew.
Well, I'm gonna be real,
He's-
Tersfog.
he's-
Engine crew ogs.
He's engine crew.
Yeah, he can go fuck himself. If you want to check your engine crew guys, see if they want you to run at Type 6.
Does the tender need anything? I'm pretty sure the tender's missing a person.
No, the tenders. Oh no, yeah, maybe the tenders can take.
Yeah,
on
the
it.
tender has a free spot. Or he can ride with Gangrel.
I don't know what Gangrel's going to be doing, so.
Understandable. Here, I'll go check. I'll be right back. Tersfog, you can ride in the tender. They got room in there. If you want, you can join their Station 4 VC. That way you can communicate with them. Yep. Have fun. Once it decides to move.
Size up, Dasha? You don't even have my sea
Uh,
level, right?
I don't even have
No.
any sea level at all. I've never done size up.
That's to be done today, probably. Or we'll either do IC or COA or both. Who knows? We'll work it out, Dasha.
Right.
Assuming you'll still be here when I get home and after my dinner.
I probably will be. I'm pretty energized. Right. Who has saw? Who has rake?
Saw.
Alright, Sophie has a saw. Yoda, do you want to go grab a rake? Thanks.
I wonder. Y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Someone talk on Zello and like TAC 4.
Can you hear me, Warrior?
Shit, I can't. I can't be in the call and on Zello. It mutes Zello. Damn. Oh well. I may just ask random questions about like what size fire and what's going on. Try to build a picture.
Engine 343, we are doing good.
Didn't hear you transmit.
He said it exceeded or something.
He wanted a status check.
Alpha.
Who's IC?
No one.
Oh, I guess Gangrel
to go-
can take IC.
Gangrel is still AFK for a little bit. Oh, where did he go?
I hope
Mr.
Toad's
Gangrel
not
gone.
gonna be IC. Who knows?
Right, stay in the engine there, Toad.
I'm not sure if it's always working because I tried before and it just said I exceeded a limit or something.
Sometimes if you're exceeding the limit, you have to go to like a different tag and talk on that tag. It has to do with like if it's not fully registering your touch or whatever. Are you doing it, your Zello, on your phone or on your computer?
Desktop.
So desktop. So it might just think you're pressing the hotkey or something when you're not, and it like rate limits then.
I'll check the settings.
Someone's yapping a lot on Zello because I feel the vibrate every time.
The push to talk's working.
Okay, we have an IC on scene.
Who is it, Toad or Racer?
Racer.
He's fairly level-headed. I gotta do IC4 with him at some point.
No think except for Gangrel, we don't have an IC higher.
You have Swiss, but he's dozers and he's gonna bitch, and it ain't worth the complaints.
Racer already asked for IC4.
You can tell him that if it's dead last resort, I'll be there in like 20 minutes, but it'll be IC free by then. So y'all should have cleared fire before you started the fire.
Valley Ridge to
On
IC.
Toad server,
We are
and I
on
don't think
scene.
Toad is
We have
here.
begun to cut line
Oh.
north, just reinforcing another line. Do you want us to continue?
Yeah, he didn't want to use up the server because he was waiting on one person for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So then the fire just got even bigger.
If I could get you guys to go
Well,
ahead and
so
finish
people
Yeah.
up
come back over to
start
me.
working your way towards the
He was IC4, is anyone, or is there nobody?
Road and trying to eventually tie it off around the head.
We just finished cutting the clearing. I'm coming back.
Valley Ridge cut.
Right, good.
Did he assign an IC4 or no?
Water Thunder 242 is on scene. What do you want us?
Flower.
Where does he still have engine 646 from?
I don't know. Still didn't answer the question, is there an IC4 yet?
Not sure. He asked on dispatch for any IC4 qualified personnel, but
I don't know. I'll be right.
Come over here.
wait over here a second, Thurs.
Water Tender 242.
I'm going to provide a meeting on me.
Water Thunder 242, send traffic.
Water Tender, how many people do you guys have on your rig?
Just do.
Can I get you guys to currently work and try and start setting some line down the
We have a
east
tech
and
channel
keep the
for
line
this
tender on
fire
standby for
at all.
possible supply
Are you sure?
operations?
Sorry, I see. Could you repeat the grid numbers?
Bartender 242, that will be the K as in kilo column.
Copy that. Over in K8, is that what you mean?
Bartender 242, affirmative. If you guys just work your way towards the K9, possibly try and wrap it down towards the K10 area, if possible. If not, recontact.
Alright, copy that. We'll be moving on the K8,
If you
K9 area.
want to go back, I'm cutting double. So just go back there.
Cheers, I see heavy equipment.
Heavy equipment, says I see, go ahead.
I have a Type 2 dozer operating down in Indigo 11. We're going to be set in line all the way eastward to Lima 11 to tie in that south. I'm also going to be taking, I'm willing to take over as a complex IC to run both the TERS and the Wildfire in this area. Are you comfortable with that?
Heavy equipment,
Right,
says I see copies. They'll be making line. This time, if you'd like to
There's
take
already a
over the
line
division
starting
for
to
that area,
establish
that would
here.
be appreciated.
Oh,
That could
save.
be Division Bravo for the entire
let's
11 row there.
Quickly scout where we can make a line.
Copy that. You want to split into Division Bravo. It's just going to be me and the dozer over here. Are you sure you don't want to step this up to a complex?
Heavy equipment, says I see. At this
Let's
time,
go back to that line and
do
anchor
we have
over
any
there.
other available ICs in the area?
Yes, you have me and IC Type 3, you have Gangrel as IC Type 3, and we can run this as a
Okay,
complex
can you
fire.
come over to me and help cut some trays? I'm just down here next to me, base.
Heavy equipment, says I see copies. You can go ahead and take IC at this time.
Copy that. Go ahead and work with your crew. We'll take the stress off you.
Yeah, let's go off from here. Let's just rake it for now. We can come back for
So to all
breeze
crews
later.
operating on
We have
TAC
little
1, I'm
time.
going to want you guys to continue your current assignment. Our main priority is going to be holding that northern line all the way along the 8s. You guys making southward progress at Indigo 10. That's amazing work. Keep that up. Keep me posted. I'm hopping back over ForceNet to update fire dispatch.
There's nothing to cut. Just keep cutting in a straight line.
Do I get the feeling I'm like one of the only people here with a frickin' saw?
Yeah, you want.
Okay, let's go directly due east now to see if we can cut the north from the wildfire off.
You guys have an IC free now.
Yep,
Jesus.
Swizz is doing it.
Yeah, I need to get my IC free done. I effectively operate as one anyway.
Wait, Warrior, if you're
Be
able,
advised.
could you speak with Senpai on what is that engine 646 he's still got on his head?
Yeah, move me up to his channel and I'll talk to him.
Alright.
And the fire is
just have-
approaching the
Alright, all units operating.
roadway.
Heavy equipment, Valley Ridge on track 1.
Go.
Okay, let's work
for
back
C.
2 more tile. Oh, other side doors.
As I see Valley Ridge, just wanting to double check that heavy equipment had started their line off of the road in Indigo 11.
Correct, parking lot Indigo 11 is my current understanding. We have that asphalt parking lot in Indigo 11, and they are working eastward at this time.
Yoda, could you run back to the engine and get a second
Just
sword?
copy.
It's
Oh,
trying to cut
All
like
the units operating
everything
TAC 1.
down.
Can I
I'd
get
be
your
closer,
identifiers,
but
please?
like I said, I think I'm like literally the only freaking person with a saw.
yeah. Yoda should.
Copy that, I see. For the engine crews, we have engine 343 and water tender 242.
Copy, engine 343, water tender 242.
Affirm.
There you go. It's been fixed, Flower.
Okay, good. Nice. Just so that I
I
is
also
aware of what
saw you
actually happened.
DM'd
Water
me.
tender 242, are you located
I don't know what you
north of the fire?
DM'd me. I think it was you. I think it was you and Isfog.
Wait, what?
Did you DM me earlier?
Yes. But that was basically what you said earlier, so.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure if Swiss tried to call me up in a moment, because there was kind of some comments in before.
Water tender 242.
Uh,
Tourist complex fire IC. Are you operating in the north?
Copy that, I see. We're currently building a line over in the K9L9 area.
Copy that. How's progress looking up there?
We have a grass line established at this time. We still need to build, or we still need to cut down all the trees. However, the fire is still far away.
Is
Yeah, copy that. My
Dacia in this
understanding is you're gonna be
VC, or are
working
they in
the
a
field, so
separate
you don't
one?
have too much of a
I
concern.
mean, yeah.
However, just make sure you get that line
Okay.
set in. Crews working on the west half. That's going to be Valley Ridge, and
I
I
didn't know
believe
if you
engine
guys had broken
343.
off or
How's your
not.
progress looking?
As I see Valley Ridge, at this time we're currently
I'm
tying
gonna
up
get a
to the
chainsaw
road
theirs.
in
We're gonna go
10.
back once
We'll
more.
be
You're gonna do a
working
little
direct
bit more
south
raking. I'm
towards
gonna start
the beginning
removing the
of
trees.
the line and trying to tie up there.
Copy that. How's timber looking on your
Now,
line? Is it
where's the
clear?
line go from here?
Oh, shout.
It's sort of just on the hillside, but it's a bit close to
I
me.
see standby.
Like it.
Holy shit, that's Colin.
Because that's technically.
Just make it a little bit more wider on the cold side. We're gonna
As I
do
see Valley Ridge, we have approximately a
Just-
7 scrape and a 7 cut.
one more
So-
tile in, and then we're gonna walk back
Copy
and
that,
do
Valley
another
Ridge.
tile.
Sophie, come back. Sophie,
Yeah.
come back.
Yes, that's the cold side.
Oh, hey, Salty, while you're here, you never answered my DM.
The reason I haven't gone to Firefighter 2 yet is because with my
For
work
what?
schedule, it is like ridiculously
Oh,
sometimes
weird.
crazy for me to even make events. So sometimes
Yoda.
there's
Yeah.
a whole week when I just can't do anything.
Yoda,
Okay.
this way.
So realistically, I'm kind of waiting for us to get more people in that can actually host. That way, I have more of a chance to be able to attend. Because as soon as I come off
Okay.
leave
Which time
next
zone are you?
Thursday, boom, I'm back to working 40 hours a week.
What time zone are you, Salty?
Eastern.
Okay.
Engine
But I also take
343
public
Valley
transport
Ridge.
everywhere, so I'm it's not as simple as I get out at 3:30. I can take my own wheels home, and I'll be home in about
Valley Ridge,
10
go ahead.
minutes.
That's fine.
I'm not sure you transmitted there successfully.
I'll see if it's changed my mic, actually, because I have a few virtual mics for stuff. Yep, it's done it. It swapped over to a virtual mic. Go ahead, Valley Ridge.
Still not transmitting.
I think my hand slipped. Go ahead, Valley Ridge.
Engine 343 Valley Ridge, can I get an update on your guys' current status?
Just keep cutting the other waiters. Or did you already reach the end?
We are currently just reinforcing the line. What is that limit rate sheet?
Waterton 242 Valley Ridge on track 1.
Because we're already quite wide, and I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
343 is currently reinforcing the line. They're still having some radio issues they're working out.
What's the winds?
Waterton to 242
40 to the
Valley
south,
Ridge, are
but
you
we're
in
on the north end
contact
of it.
with the engine?
And how big of a line do
I
you
just
have?
sent you their updates. They are currently reinforcing their line.
I think it's like 6 to 8
Oh,
wide right
copy.
now.
Yeah.
People sitting at Central. They're like in spawn.
Valley Ridge copies traffic.
How many people?
Like maybe.
Thank you.
Is
two,
it Dean and
possibly
Iron
more.
Man? Is it
There is
Dean and Iron Man?
yes.
That's HR.
Ah.
They're mutual aid. So they have to be requested, and Swiss does not like them. So they probably aren't going to be requested.
Shall I request them on behalf
Here's
of
I
helping
see
cut in the
Valley
north
Ridge.
line?
You can.
Go Valley Ridge.
Oh, we're almost done, unfortunately.
Here's I see Valley
We have a
Ridge. Can I
sick
get an
line here.
update on the dozer's progress so far?
There's so much pollen where I live
Lima
right now
11
coming off
stopped
the
due
pine
to
trees.
adverse
It's
terrain
like
near
yellow
Lima
fog.
11. It's going to be a steep mountain hilly side on the edge of the forest to the east. But overall, lines completed Indigo 11 to Lima 11. They're just doubling back, clearing it of timber.
Did you rake this grass square?
Valley Ridge copies.
You can't.
Here's I see Valley Ridge. Additionally, once the dozers have finished reinforcing their line, could they possibly tie up with us on foot?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I'll have them go to the safety zone so you guys have
Watch me
something to
get
look for
home and hop on the
at
game and
Indigo
get like a
line,
fire
and then
call.
we'll improve that up the forest
That'd
edge.
be my luck. But hey, it's a structure fire.
Valley Ridge copies.
How are you doing up there, Flowery, at the moment?
Great.
And now the fire is 12 units. Or 12 slots, whatever you want to call it.
That's an IC free, and you have an IC free. Is it burning that middle section of the map like Death Valley? Is that what it's burning?
So we're towards the airport area.
It's in the bottom right corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
So I-9 all the way to L10.
The airport line.
Dasha, what did you want to ask me?
How are you going at the moment where you are?
Oh, we're doing good. We're almost done cutting the line.
Right. Not sure when I'm needed at the moment because we've kind of got lines cut, so.
Radio it into IC and ask for new tasking.
What do I want to say?
Basically, just report your status, what you've done, and whether they want you somewhere else.
Right. So do I just press the transmit button, or do I have to hold it so it doesn't do the thing?
So, as long as you're transmitting, you need to hold the transmit key.
Yeah.
As soon as you release it, the message will end.
Here's IC Valley Ridge on TAC 1.
Go for Tours Complex Fire IC.
I am 3 minutes out, if
Here's
that.
IC Valley Ridge. We're seeing some heavy spotting coming up towards our line on the south. If we could possibly get that engine or someone with water diverted down here to keep an eye out for that. Additionally, you're being hailed on ForceNet.
Copy that.
But it was probably a good call pulling a Type 3, because this sounds like extended stage fire.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I'm home now.
That is wide enough, Tours.
Now I just have to pull out
We don't have to make a
my...
football field.
Now I just have to pull out my computer and go from there. Nonsense we have here. It ain't a football field, it ain't happening.
You should see a line warrior. It's grand.
Yeah.
Did we cut all the way to the map edge?
Engine 343 to Tours IC.
IC is transmitting full size up.
Go for Tours Complex Fire IC.
Go ahead and send message.
Now I can. He's done with the size up.
Yeah, he said go ahead and send message. So.
Oh, he did. I didn't hear. So I can ask where I need to be placed now.
Yes.
Engine 343 to Tours IC. We are done cutting a line. Are we needed anywhere at the moment?
Yeah, where are you located there, Engine?
He's asking where you're located.
I can't hear him. What tech channel is he in?
Tech 1.
Engine hailing Tours Complex Fire IC.
Tech 1.
Where are you
I
at?
can't hear him at all.
What is your location? I'll relay it. Are
I'm
you
both
on the map
muted.
edge?
I'm on the edge of I-9, I think. Yeah, I-9.
Engine, hailing, Turris Complex Fire IC. What is your location?
Are you south of the airport? Are you south of the airport?
Engine, if you're unable to
I'm at
contact me NIFC TAC
I-9.
1, go for NIFC TAC 2.
Yeah. 343 is still having radio communication problems. They have reported they're on the I line. However, I'm trying to establish exactly where. I think they're south of the airport at the moment.
Hessog, yes, that's us.
Engine
If
343
you
to
get eyes
Toes
on them
IC.
and be their voice for me, that would be much appreciated.
I can hear him now.
Copy that, as I see. Additionally, Water Tender 242 is done creating the line in the north over in K9L9.
Copy that. I could have you guys just shift over to India or Indigo 9 area and just secure the heel fully with suppression efforts.
Copy that, heading over to the Indigo line.
Copy that.
That was not for you, that was for us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, get out over here, pull a line, Turs.
The stretch engine 646 is online. Yeah, I mean, it looked nice. I didn't realize they were coming today.
Go ahead and go direct on those trees closest to this line over here. I'm gonna remove. Actually, that's ready.
Water Tender 242, how's it looking burning up to your lines? You call it contained?
Somebody put a cannon.
The area's over in K9L9. We have a line like 8 wide. It's highly doubtful it's going to spot over there. We are currently working on I9, J9, putting some direct spots near the line out.
Copy that, thank you. If you could, once you finish up suppression efforts, just update me that it's been extinguished along Indigo 9, Julia 9, and double check containment in Kilo 9.
Copy that, well do I see.
Am I needed
Okay,
for
let's
anything?
do pump and roll a little bit first. We're gonna go along this front and put some spots out over here.
Salty, can you grab a hose? I'd say too long.
Valley Rouge, Turris Complex Fire IC. Any status report on the area of Lima 11?
Watch out for the tree, you're gonna wrap around the tree.
Here's IC Valley Ridge. At this time, there's a slight cut made. We've been kind of working up the dozer line, reinforcing it since we've had some fire impingement on the line. We'll be currently working on the Lima 11 area now.
Copy that, works good for me. Just make sure, you know, we're spreading across, making sure no spots go over the line. I'm going to have the dozer set up another safety zone in that area if possible, so we get a midpoint around the area of Kilo 12, perhaps, set up a safety zone for you guys, and then we'll keep that Lima 11 area secured as well.
Sophie, can you drop that hose for a second?
Yep.
You can just take me off.
Doris, back up the hose.
Just copy.
We're gonna check on K9. Kilo 9. Water Tender 242 for Turris IC. I've located engine 343. They're operating over in I9, so on the north side of the fire.
Copy that, thank you. Just make sure you're going to be their voice for them. Keep them working around the area of India or Indigo 9, and then push back over to Kilo 9 to make sure your guys' line is contained. You'll just be working all along the north side of this fire.
Copy that, I'll relay that message to 343. We're heading over back to Kilo 9. You guys want to keep working and we need to pull a line on this part.
I can hear Swiss now.
Here, grab one line, I'll extend your line. There you go, I'll grab another line for you, start dragging it towards the fire. Actually, I put it down. Oh my god, the interaction. There we go. Okay, go ahead and go for it. I'll get the
33
second line
Valley
rolling.
Ridge on TAC 1. Do you have radio communication?
Negative. They're in direct contact with me. Do you need them for something?
We're just wondering if they wanted us to go ahead and cut out the trees in their safety zone they're establishing.
That'll be good. I'll tell them to power down and start cutting so your crews can feel safe around it.
Actually, just keep going direct attack in the area where you're at.
Ash, is it just you and Salty in the Type 3?
I've got Yoda as well.
Okay, I'm gonna be trying out with you guys. For
Where
you
did Yoda
guys.
go? He's not in Discord anymore.
Oh,
I'll be doing the comms for you guys. But Duster, you're still gonna be doing the decision making.
Salty, just go back around that tree quickly.
Let's try and push along the active fronts towards the green.
At Valley Ridge.
We'll go further in once that line is secure.
As I see Valley Ridge, just want to give you a heads up at this time. Our line is just about to be complete. We're currently just adding a little bit of an extra cut onto both sides of our line.
You guys
Stop
should
embering.
focus on fully extinguishing the north,
Yeah.
north and south.
Yoda and Lego, do you wanna... Not Lego, Salty, do you wanna come on?
Instead of, like, right now you guys are going down and just spraying. It looks like you guys have line, then you should try to extinguish a little more in.
Yeah, apparently there's a little finger over here in K9 where apparently people started cutting but haven't completed, so we're just putting some water on this bit.
Embering. Once this hits nightfall, I'm going to have Helltech crew fly overhead, do some suppression efforts on the head, but I want you guys just to, you know, keep your heads
Okay,
up.
go get
keep
another
an ear
line,
out, and
another hose
make sure you
layer
have your
first.
safety zones marked and they know where to go to in the event this does flare up on us.
I see
Yoda got
Valley
disconnected from the
copies.
VC.
Additionally, can we get that dozer to also start adding
Yeah.
some more scrape onto the cold side?
I'm aware.
You gotta spray high for the tree, yeah.
Yeah, I'll request that right now.
Oh, it's copy.
Yeah, how you guys got up there?
Up here in K9's going good. Putting some water on this last bit of active fire front. It is probably going to take a while for the fire to reach the line in L9 though. We might need to do a little burn off over there. Might, or it looks pretty okay. But... Or has it snapped at the beginning? Oh, that was tags.
You have to aim really high for the trees.
Oh, I have a Bluetooth hose. Okay. I didn't even know it had a Bluetooth hose. Oh, you too. Two Bluetooth hoses. Doesn't matter. Let's kill these hoses, and we need to position the engine a little bit closer anyway. We're 3 bars in. Once we're done over here, Toys, let's extend this little line bit that hasn't been cut over here. So, or you can go work on that, I guess, if you want to. But I think the more immediate concern is first getting this fire out. And then we can tie in that little area so we can do burn-offs maybe.
Not while you're salty and Yoda. Just one tree back here.
Engine
Tree.
243,
Oh, I
Tourist
see it.
Complex Fire IC.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Can I have you
Back up a little
guys
more if you
rotate
can.
up here to the assault road in India 10 with your Type 3 engine? We can do a hose lay down it and suppress it from the roadside. I can also get you guys to rotate down to India 11. So I'll have you guys just pack up and head up here. That'd be perfect.
Copy that. They're gonna hit the last tree, and then they'll move up there.
Copy that.
Yeah, D4, I'll do comms tree with all the glitchiness, but we'll rotate up there.
Pack up the hose, salty and Yoda.
I can't tell if there's just still grass cube burning there or not. Don't come down, it is barely flowing now.
Okay, quick. I think we can stop spraying over here because we're spraying in front of a line right now.
Sliding.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the other way. I can't get out that way.
Alright, I managed to reverse.
I'm quickly gonna ask IC if we just want to go completely direct along it, or if we're gonna do firing up here. We'll attend the 242 to Tours IC.
Go for Tours IC.
I see in the north the fire is probably going to take a little while to reach our lines. Do you want us to go direct, putting it all out, or shall we do a small firing operation here?
How many people do you have with you?
Just 2 at a time.
Yeah, hold off on that firing. Just make sure your line's completely secured.
Copy that. Shall we continue going direct on it?
Negative. Secure your line, switch to holding.
Copy that.
A long hose lane.
We're just going to be holding. So let's
you guys
cut
are
that
gonna
little...
have to build 2 5 wide, 4 5 long.
Warrior, we have an 8 wide line here.
No, I'm talking about the hose line. What's
Oh,
switches to hose down?
Like, we have a runway-sized line over here. Can you check if these little grass bits are all properly cut?
No, Yoda, put an extra few hoses on it. That's too short. And then you grab one too, salty.
Alright. Let's just go ahead and extend this line that we have over here a little
Still
further
too
out.
short, Yoda, making it like 5 long.
I guess it's really still necessary because it's not really burning. Nah, don't. It's not really burning in this area anymore. So, like, the only fire is going to be there, those little spots. So let's go in there and just put those spots out. Yep. So all these little bits that are burning over here, it's mostly just the crowns. If you can get out the full single line. So that is a little piece burning on the ground. Yep. If you see those lights on the ground, that's going to be burning on the ground. Yep, there you go.
And then just add the last hose onto there, salty, and that's long enough.
Yeah, normally that's supposed to be. The grass is gone, but the fire isn't.
I just had a tree.
We're out of water.
Oh, you're out of water.
Unless they actually call it
water.
ground fires, but I don't think that's a thing.
We'll have to head back up to Central then.
Have your two guys then Asia
Watch
walk
out.
down the road.
The,
They can come pull a line off the Type 6.
Yeah, we'll probably have to do that.
While you go fill up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be quicker for you to go fill up and call the tender in. I'll advise them.
Engine 343 to IC.
Go for IC.
Just be advised, we're going to be rolling our Type 3 back to center to fill up on water. We're going to keep working with the water supply in the Type 6.
So just let you know, you don't have a back shadow side tire.
And the Type 3 is also doing a glitch.
Okay, so just spawn and you just respawn the engine when you get there.
Yeah, it's not drivable at all.
Watch out for their crowns, Taurus.
Salty and Yoda, can you guys just go down the road a bit to Warriors Type 6 and just work a hose off that? Or I get a new one.
What? Is that hose bit seriously part of the collision group of the engine?
Here's IC Valley Ridge.
Go ahead, Valley Ridge.
My back wheels are off the ground, and that
There's
little
IC
line
Valley
is on the
Ridge. Just
ground.
want to give you an
There it is.
update. We've got ignition along our line about halfway through the Kilo 11 column.
Wait,
Currently
we
our
have
line
to
is holding.
disconnect the line for a second.
How do you think for the update?
Can you let go of the line now?
If y'all want to start building another 4 wide salty.
Okay, hold on a second. Water tender's not meant for off-road my arse.
Why are you? Needing
Okay,
some
there you go.
tactical
Well,
water
nice.
tender.
We are very tactical right now.
Salty, how much water is left in the engine?
Give a good look.
There's IC Valley Ridge.
I think we're out.
Go ahead, Valley.
I'm just up the road a bit.
Okay, I still have water.
There's IC Valley Ridge. Any chance we have some sort of water carrying apparatus with an engine or possibly aircraft in the area could be on standby? We're having heavy spotting and some coming across the line.
Yeah, cover that. I've got a heavy copter available at the airbase right now. They're just going to be waiting until we get nightfall
out of
to
water.
help deal with suppression efforts. I can get an engine down to you if you really need one.
There's IC Valley Ridge. At this time, it's good with that engine and the air asset on standby. currently have containment. I'll just update
Just
if you have any more.
holding you guys.
There's a problem.
D4, did you get more water?
Copy
Yeah,
that,
I've
Valley.
got more water. I'm just up the road a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna empty your tank, and then into mine, and then we'll keep working.
Keep spraying. I'm gonna reposition.
HR has now decided to go get some of the planes.
Yeah, they've been called to. And then go fill after this D4.
I've
But we'll
lost the
keep
wheel
working
again.
on.
I'm not even joking. The same wheel as well.
See if it still drives.
It
Did I
didn't
set the hose
before.
up right?
It
I
has
did
to go
not.
onto my truck first.
Yeah, I popped that hose off. Yeah, I would go back and get a new engine.
We've had a wind change, guys.
2 times in a row.
Have we?
The wind changed from 41 south to 40 south. Changed by 1 knot.
What's Salty doing at the moment? Is he just
They're
there?
they're just holding.
I was holding and I cut some trees along the line so it didn't jump because it kind of gets a little with the line here. So I fixed it.
Keep track of the water. Just to tell me when
242,
it's.
Tours IC. How's it looking over there?
I'm gonna try to use as much as your
As
water.
I see that you call engine 242.
Water tender 242.
Alright, copy. We're just going along the line, slowly putting it out.
I copy that. I'm just walking up here just to check out your line.
Right, you're full.
Okay, hang there for a sec while I suppress this last bit of it. Over here, I can work your water tank. Did you walk back? Or did you drive back last time, D4?
I had to walk back. My engine was unable to drive.
Okay, go ahead, start walking back then.
Right.
You walk, and
Zigzag around the trees. Oh, you walked around the tree.
Whoever's maintaining these is really not doing a good job. I've had my wheel fall off 2 times in a row.
Salty could.
Go ahead and go. We have 3 bars remaining.
Here's I see Valley Ridge.
I think we're close to Central.
Go ahead, Valley.
Here's I see Valley Ridge. Do I have any additional personnel that could get on the south? We're getting embering over 11 tiles away from the edge of the fire.
Yeah, copy that. I'm going to divert the engine asset. Engine 343, engine 646, you guys are still attached to each other. If I could have you guys interact to that call in the area of Kilo 11. You're going to be supporting that line on the south of this fire. Increase embering, so keep that in mind.
Copy that.
Copy that.
646
will be en route with free.
343 is going to be slightly delayed because it keeps bugging out.
All good.
Okay, Yoda and what's it? Yoda and
Right,
Salty. I'm gonna pick you guys up. We're all going down to the south. We're gonna go back down that road D4 and go that way. Perfect timing. Hop in, Yoda.
By the way, First Swiss is on the other side of this fire, so don't want to make him wet.
As fast as I can.
Well, I gotta turn around to go back this way anyway, Salty, so.
Truck full of white hats.
I don't like the colour of the white hat, so I didn't get it. I have the plummets bow, but I don't like the colour of the hat.
We talk about that dozer tender's parking. Someone should get a picture of that when they.
They have a Skycrane
Continue,
in
there's-
17.
Before, you should grab a picture of that when you come down the road.
What is it?
There's a dozer tender off. Oh, you already passed it. There's a dozer tender down on the right side.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Then I'm going around.
Or not dozer tender, dozer transport.
Water Tender 242, Tours, Complex Fire IC. Once you guys finish up with that suppression effort there, all the way down to your line, can I have you guys en route to Indigo 10 after refilling?
Copy that, we'll go ahead and knock out that last bit in I-10.
Engines to IC.
To IC.
Go ahead, Engine 343.
Is there a specific area
on the south you want us working?
Negative. Just split your units across the line where you can. I believe you might be able to get a Type 6 into one of the safety zones to use direct suppression efforts, but that's going to be at your discretion.
Copy that. Yeah, there's a road.
There's a road we can follow along. Salty.
Yeah, copy that.
Pop
Just support
out.
containment and suppression efforts down there.
You're gonna go with D4, start right here. I'm gonna go down the other end where you start.
Copy that.
Copy
We're
that.
just gonna start.
Either
We're gonna have the type free start Indigo 11. Come down to J11.
J11.
Work off that line.
Tours Complex Fire IC copies.
Alright, just do one long salty. We'll do pump and roll. Someone didn't do bulbs tight on that. Shouldn't do that.
Okay, hop out, Yoda. I'm gonna build this hose. And we're just gonna go down. Short bursts of water. Short bursts hitting the grass and all that.
Tours, be advised that the water is almost out.
Salty, can you do shorter bursts instead of just holding it down? It drains a lot quicker.
It will be running dry any moment.
Short drops, Yoda. Yep. Perfect.
And we're out. That didn't take long.
Yeah, try and hit the grass grids as we go, Yoda. We should be able to water supply.
Alright, so the one at airfield, would we be able to like sneak a supply?
Water Tender 242 to Tours IC.
Go ahead for Tours IC.
IC, we ran dry just before we were able to complete extinguishment on L9, so we're going to quickly refill, check if L9 burned out, and then we're going to continue over to I-10.
Yeah, copy that. I'm going to have a copter go ahead and mop up I-10. You guys can head back once you refill to Lima 9.
Get that one tree, Salty.
Here's IC Valley Ridge.
Salty.
Try and work that line.
We've got a spot, Salty. Over here.
Go ahead, Valley Ridge.
Try not to pull you too far.
Here's IC Valley Ridge. This time we have a spot fire across our line in J11. Keep heading 1 and 2
We're
area.
just gonna build
We'll currently be compact, and I'll give you an update.
Oh, hold on.
Alright, let's go back salty.
So let's evaluate just to guard spot fire up.
Hey, copy that. Go ahead and switch to
Can
mine.
you
Getting a
hit
little
the
spot,
swap
clear it out,
over?
make sure we don't have any more jumps, and reinforce the area where it jumped.
You hit the slap over. Go to hop in. E4, did you get on the swap over?
Yeah, we got on the spot. It's complete now.
Okay, we'll keep building it then.
Just getting
Copy that.
to his trees.
Right, we're just gonna quickly refill over here to us. Now we're gonna
The
head back to
trees
the same
salty,
area.
not the grass.
Make sure that's all mopped up over there.
Just build a nice big line.
We don't have to worry about Indigo 10 anymore because Air is dealing with that area. So.
Engine 343
to IC.
When we are done with
Go
that, we're
ahead,
probably going to get
343.
sent down to I-11
Can
stage at
you
the
ask the
parking
water
lot.
tender when available to head down to the I-11 area so we can do fill sites?
Yeah,
You
copy
read
that.
my
Once I
mind.
release them from the north, I will do that.
You read my mind, warrior.
I'm probably gonna actually have you come up the trail. It's a pretty good trail.
Yes, tactical water tender again.
And not even tactical, but you come to me rather than I come to you.
Oh, I have the S2 as well now.
By the way, Thurs, we're not tactical, we are tactical.
Do you have a Bluetooth hose, Yoda? Okay. You know what? Just go with it.
I don't know what
Realistically,
happened. I was attaching all the hoses and then I attached the nozzle and they went Bluetooth.
For all crews working suppression
I think
efforts
this
in
is,
the
like,
south, you're gonna have a
done.
hell attack dropping above you guys.
Just
So go
a
ahead
few
and pull
random
out.
trees
Two
here and
coppers are
there.
gonna be inbound to drop in the remaining fire front.
Okay, Yoda, we're pulling
Switch
now.
to holding. Suppression efforts are gonna be mute at this point. Look for spots across the line.
Pick up the hose salty.
Thurs, are you able to send a quick message
We're
over
pulling
VC
out.
or ping me
Yoda.
in my DM once it's done? I'm quickly gonna be. I have my headset
Pulling
on,
out.
but gonna quickly
drop the
do
Bluetooth
something in
hose.
between while we're waiting.
Yoda, hop out here and just watch to see if any reignition happens.
Because this bitch takes an age to fill.
Salty,
Yeah.
343 I
can
see.
you hop out and just watch it?
Yep.
Go ahead for IC.
Be advised at this time the J11, K11 area has burned out. We were able to get water on those grids to mop that area up.
Towards compass fire IC copies.
I'm gonna be pulling out. I'm gonna fill the Type 6 off the Type 3.
Good luck with that. We got one bar.
Okay. Well, the Type 3 used to be able to climb this. Let's see, does this guy got water? This guy's got water.
I think that's dozer tender, so they should have water.
No, this is Gangrel.
Oh, that is?
Angle.
Mm-hmm.
You're stealing Dingle's water.
Well, we have 0
We don't need
bars,
to go
and
anymore.
he has full bar. He has 3/4 of a tank and no wheels.
Looks like the
Sure,
outline
let's
went out.
evaluate.
Serviced mine. Serviced his.
Go ahead for Tours IC.
As I see Valley Ridge, we've got full extinguishment
ain't
on the
got enough
south. Do you have
water to
any
share.
further assignments for us?
Negative, you guys can pack up and head out.
Gonna get into
Oh,
this.
it's tough.
Yeah, they're just going to be demobilizing at this time. You're free to leave. TAC 1, return back force net.
Salty.
There we go.
Only took
Alright,
us a
all
little
remaining
over
units
an hour.
attached to the incident. This is Turris Complex Fire. CM will be stepping down at this time. We're looking at full extinguishment and containment. You guys are free to return back force net.
Who's 88 Ducky?
Copy. Engine 3-4 free to gang roll. I don't even see gang roll, guys. If y'all see gang roll, is that gang roll?
He's a random green. That's him right there.
343, engine 646, work under 212, utility 2, transport those for 1 of those 3, 265 to 266, all available.
I think your helmet's lights on, Torres.
We're going to do a poll with their teams and advise if they'd like to do one more fire or if they would like to go to the
You guys want more fire or do you want AR?
Yes, we want more fire.
Is it really just Racer and Windy
They
from
want more
Andrews?
fire.
Dang. We just showed them up big time.
fire.
Does the dozer transport need a winch out?
I'm going to set in the engine. I'm quickly gonna continue working my bats. Once we get dispatched, I'll hear it too.
See if that dozer transport's still there. It's gone. I saw his. You tell Sheldon I saw where his transport was parked.
If you have a little break in between now, Dasha, you probably want to look a little bit at your mic, see if you can fix those issues with Zello.
What'd you say?
We have a little bit of a break now, so maybe check if you can fix some of those Zello issues.
Yeah. I think it's working now.
Okay, we can try it.
Oh, where would we try?
Would like to hear you more over Zello. To evaluate your comms a bit.
What was that?
Would like to hear you a bit more over Zello to evaluate your comms a bit more.
Yeah.
Well, come on back on.
It's so cool. The hand crews, they gave me 0 stars on Ubers and paid me a penny in a paperclip.
Where's said hand crew? Where is he? Yoda, hop back in the Type 3. That might be for real. They should probably just call it.
You want to call it? Because I'm not sure about continuing with another.
Be advised, I'm not sure entirely if EC wants to continue. What do y'all say? Take a vote. Y'all want to do another event with basically
Fair, that's
us
almost
and
quite
air?
I'd say yeah.
Ability to the area. All 5. Smoke.
Stay. It's up to y'all. I have to head out in like 20 minutes. Gotta head out in 20 minutes.
If they can have a really short IC5 fire, maybe, but.
Yeah.
Okay. That works.
But I don't think it's needed.
Engines are gonna stay, but not everyone's gonna be here the full time.
Who was just dispatched for that fire?
Utility
Just
2.
Utility.
I just can't hear anything because I'm not on the Zello. And my Zello mic does not work at all for some reason.
I don't like how the whole request aviation, they don't get here until too late.
First, are you actually recording? Or not this time? Nice.
I always forget.
We got 1 person from A and B. And apparently 2 from HR and maybe Mushroom if he's even in here?
I don't think he is.
No, he isn't.
Calling it what a grid is giving it very.
To the area of the live vegetation fire. I see on it.
Copy that. Engine 646 is going to be responding. 343 is also going to be attached with them, as 646 has to do their Zello comms.
Do you want me to come with you or yeah?
Yes.
You're going with Warrior.
Definitely gonna get a very quick knock on Telegraph, but I don't think we're gonna get that close of a knock on Point.
Point is probably gonna end up. Actually, what is it?
Never got dispatched.
Yeah, you haven't been dispatched.
Oh, you
I'll
went
probably
on the other
request you once I get unseen.
No, I said Gangrel, but Gangrel went back on the ring road.
You drinking while driving, Warrior?
Nah, it's just every time I press W, the entire vehicle, like, completely oversteers.
What, we're going to that one alone?
Call him up and tell him that A, you cannot get into that area, and B, you have 2 people.
Dispatch,
Or actually, call him
242
up
only
and tell
has
him to
2 people. We're not going to be able to reach that area now, water tender.
Tell him to go ahead and have. Tell him to put air assets on it. You know what? Just dispatch all available air assets to it. Just tell him to do that.
I'll leave
You'll
that up to
respond.
dispatch.
Respond,
Actually, put the
and
water
then just
tender
sit
on
there
point.
coordinating. Sit there coordinating.
Engine
air.
343,
You have an S2
telegraph
team.
IC on TAC 1.
You want me to coordinate? Oh, sure, can do that.
Go ahead.
Water Tenant 242
Yeah,
to
yeah.
dispatch. We can respond over to H2, and I can coordinate air assets on that fire if you want.
Engine 343, can I get you to leave a Type 6 on, this will be the east side, or correction, the west side with my crew member. He's currently using SAW, turning around the west, trying to wrap it, and then could I get you guys as Type 3 to cover the road first time, and then start working a line around the east side of this fire to try and pincer it.
Alright, Salty, can you just grab a hose quickly?
Copy that. We're gonna be putting water along this road instead of cutting line. That way we can hit it.
Water Tenant 242 is en route.
Dacio, start working the road with water.
We currently are.
My camera's not cooperating.
Because again, he's not a battalion. Unless Gangrel's going.
Salty and
Gangrel Zello's not working.
both of you just run
Now
up
we're
and
out of
Gangrel
water.
is heading towards it.
Again.
Yeah.
Engine 343, telegraph IC.
Go to WZ quickly.
Go ahead.
Wait for a second.
Engine 343, telegraph IC. Just
You
want
want
to
me
give you a
start
heads
cutting
up.
some
We
of
have
these
heavy
trees over
embering
here
on the
before they
west. If you guys want to
torch?
keep an eye out on
Are you
that
doing
too,
that?
make sure you don't get any spots
Yeah.
across the line.
Go for it, just don't get too close.
Yeah. D4, work on that road. Make sure you have one of your guys keeping out an eye for embers. There's some heavy embering on the west.
You gotta go the truck first, Yoda. Or else it doesn't put water in for some reason.
But if you're not listening, we're switching to TAC 2 in a moment, so once we land.
Alright, Yoda, if you just want to go back down the road and just keep an eye out on it. Whatever you can.
How's it looking over there, Dacio?
It's pretty good at the moment.
You hear,
I'm just
Flower?
having Salty and Yoda watch it at the moment. And Salty's cutting some trees.
Flower, are you on the air tag?
Yep, we're switching off to TAC 2.
Yeah, you're reaching them on Nimsy, I fair. Like, monitor both. But
No, they
Dean's
said
calling you.
he said TAC 2, but
Yeah, but you still talk to air assets on Nimsy. Because they don't have TAC 2. Generally.
How's
But
it
Dean-
looking down there, Switz or Flower?
Water Tenant 242 is currently walking into position.
And me and Gangrel are just doing structure prep at this time.
Okay.
Just at this time, fire has moved away from the road and is working its way up the hill.
Water Thunder 242 to all air assets. Can I have your guys' call signs?
Okay, so at this time, it looks like I've contained the east
Sorry,
side.
can you repeat
Can you make
that?
sure
I
it
had some
doesn't
people
go
talking
to the
in my ear.
south up the mountain? Because I'm not
Warrior,
going
I'm
to
gonna
get the
switch over to a
Texas
different tag really quickly.
Okay.
Wait on.
Okay.
Just come with me to station 1.
Right, where did you want me at again, Wyatt?
42 to all air assets. Can you let your call signs be known so that I can task you?
Okay, we have Heli 65 and 66, and we have Tanker 30 on standby for when you need drops.
Engine
Copy that, thank you.
646, Chairs I see. If you're willing to break off your Type 3, they can
That's a
break
tank, I'm
off and
pretty
go
sure.
to that other incident if you'd like.
Tanker 30, can I have you working on the eastern flank of the fire, heading south, southeast to northwest?
Ocean Telegraph, I see.
Heli 65 and 66, stay out of the eastern front at this time. Work on the west flank of the fire over in E2, E1.
Engines Telegraph, I see. If you guys don't see any light flame or smoke remaining, then you guys are good to go ahead and demobilize. And I'll be go ahead and conclude this incident.
Copy that. The engines will be demobilizing. We're going to be filling up at Dozer Base.
What is that Firehawk doing? Is he lining up? Oh, that's the SOT. Nice drop. Tanker 30, please advise me when you are currently empty. Where did Tanker 30 go? Oh. Wait. Who is Wu? Okay, Turkey is the C. That's the T. Alright, that looks good. Which I don't sound too close to us. To give that heli some room to work. I think he's... Dean, are you 65 or 66?
I am 65. 66 is heading back to the airfield.
Copy that. Copy 65. Can you give me a sit rep on how the fire is looking over in E2? Man, Dean and his radio calls. Where was he even flying? Because I saw him disappear after behind the mountain. Don't see him on the map.
Flower.
Dean, what did you do? Did you crash?
No, I have people in my ear in LPFS. So, what did you ask me?
I asked if you could give me a situation report on E2.
It is mostly out, just a few spot trees. I'm refilling at this time to go hit the rest.
Okay, sounds good.
I have no I think Ducky is empty. I don't know.
Alright.
But I'll give you... Jesus Christ, Chief Wiggum's over here. Okay. I'll give you a full-on update.
Alright.
But I had to go refill in the ocean.
I'm wondering where he's going. Yeah, I know there's a big pool underneath the map, but I was wondering, like, I saw you flying over the ridgeline over in F1. I was like, where is he going?
Yeah, this is where we've just been refilling.
Oh, so that's what Ducky is refilling as well.
Yep, makes it so much easier because he's in.
I was wondering where he was going every time. I was why is he not going back to the airport?
I don't know. Okay, I got a nice little head up here on the west that I can knock out if my heli would like to, you know, aim.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I'm pretty sure it's just spots that can be knocked out either by a crew or aviation.
Alright. Go up to 66. When you return, can I have you focusing on the flames next to the lake over here?
I'm hoping Ducky's transmitting for him because Ben doesn't have the Zello.
Right.
Because he's new and everything. You wanna... Switz and Gangrel, I'm praying they are possibly getting ready if this thing comes. I got a big scare because I thought I was gonna give Switz a nice little shower. Okay, I'm swapping out of helicopters. I need to go into the Huey. I'm not struggling with this refill. So I'm backing off for just a second.
Right. Tanker 30. Helicopters are currently out of the area. Can I have you doing a drop on the part next to the lake, heading northwest, west, southeast, east?
I told Ducky we're using this one.
Are you actually on TAC 2? Or are you operating out of 12285?
I'm in TAC 2. I have it up. Just so then I relay
VP
info.
Laz, you said you want Tanker 30 to focus more on the southwest.
Southwest. Copy that. Make a drop alongside the lake in the southwest. The fire is currently rapidly spreading over on that side.
Alright, Tanker 30.
Caution for high voltage power lines stretching from the areas of Echo 3 Foxtrot 3 over to Echo 2.
Okay, let's go over to where Swizz etc. are, because I don't like how big that fire front is over there.
Yeah. I will still be hitting the west once I get airborne again.
Okay.
But, I'll have to go back to LPFS.
Yeah, go ahead. Go and talk with them.
TAC 2, are you guys, am I the only one fighting this fire now? Or do I got some like friendly?
Do you
Up
need
there.
extra people?
I mean, I got a whole fire attacking from the east, south, and west, and southwest. So I mean, as a seat, can't really do much efficiency-wise if I'm going against the head. But let's see what I can.
Want to bet? Go ahead, load return, load FOSS, start a huge line from the asphalt road Delta 4, tag and extend it all the way out Delta 2. You just hit high voltage power lines.
Copter 66 is also currently heading back up. Copter 65 is switching out to a UE. Copter 66, when you get in the area, I want you immediately dropping on the southwest part of the fire, the area just near the big high voltage power lines. First, do you have a rake? Can I have you run down to get that spot? That amber? I have a chainsaw. See if you can get it in time. Perfect. Okay, get back up. I don't want you raking the area. What we can do is start creating a little line up here on the rock face, so have it not spread up on this plateau over here.
Hey, Flowery, do you need me to step in as ATGS type?
Sorry, what?
Do you need me to step in to coordinate with aviation? Because it looks like they're struggling. I almost saw 2 mid-air collisions.
Copy that, you can take over if you want.
Alright, copy that. Alright, so I just want to have you, Flowery, and Terzvog just try and support this southern push here. If anything, we're going to be reinforcing along the asphalt road. Let me get the assignments again. It's going to be Tanker 30. I copy that, so the last remaining asset is what? Is 6-5 still airborne? I copy. Tinker 3-0, I'm going to have you do a drop south to north along the fire front. Echo 3, running upslope. Caution power lines on your right wing. It's going to be hold. Let's go off keypad
get a line
6
in
on your
here.
wing to keypad 9 as you come in on the drop. You're going to be tagging off the asphalt, running as far as you can, and then load and return with FOSS. Contact me Tech 1, or Tech 2.
Repeat, lads. I think I heard something along the lines of you want Tanker Tree Zero to fill up with FOSS, and where do you want that drop?
You just did the drop. Go ahead and load and return back at the airbase. Tell me once you're back up on Tech 2.
Tanker Tree Zero copies. Yeah, sorry about it. I'm just trying to communicate with the other copy.
All good, all good. Copter 6-5, are you on Tech 2?
Yep.
Alright, tell him to work Golf 1, Golf 2, so he's out of the drop area.
Sentinel area, I need to find a spot to radio Swiss. Swiss, the fire has climbed to the top of the hill directly north of the power station. We're getting a line in to try and stop it.
I copy, work where you can. Tinker 3-0, once you load back up with FOSS, your next drop is going to be the area of Echo 3 running to the southwest. It's going to be Echo 3, Delta 3, Delta 2. Drop it the best you can, you'll be dropping across the head of the fire. Just so I get you comfortable, I'm just explaining your coordinate grids that you're going to be dropping at. Once you get airborne, I'm going to tell you where to tag off from, and we're going to keep improving along that. So don't get too caught up in anything I'm saying right now, okay?
Okay, third, I'm gonna get back and get the tender. We need water here. Keep grading line for now. You do what you can with the rake. Wait, I'm gonna be grabbing the tender and get water capability back up over here.
I copy.
Tanker Tree Zero backup refill pads, waiting for refill.
Yep, just go ahead and load with FOSS. Like I was saying, we're going to do that line. Probably going to keep you load and return as much as possible so we can tag out the line all the way up to Delta 2. So just load up FOSS and come back when you can.
Tanker Tree Zero copies, taking off back to Delta 1, Delta 2.
We're all good as the fire is actively exploding in every direction. Okay, quickly, go grab a line,
Zero,
go direct
at this time. I'm
immediately.
gonna have you tag off from the asphalt road just to the west of the transformers. You're gonna be tagging it up to forest edge, so map edge from Echo 3. Whatever asphalt curve you can see, drop from there, tag it out as far, load and return FOSS, extend that next time.
Thank you, Tree Zero copies. Potentially on the next return, I'll probably switch to S2T for a bigger capacity.
I copy whatever works for you. Oh yeah, so you see just off your left wing now, off your nose now, that little curve in the asphalt, I'm going to have you tag that out to forest edge.
Where?
I'm going to give you a drop check there. Go ahead, load
Go ahead
return,
and extend your line, I'll try and reach it.
Sandwich your bag.
Thank you, Tree Zero copies. Switching to S2T of money.
I copy. Alright, decent drop. We're going to use your next drop, or we're going to use this drop for your next one as a marker. So you want to be making sure you're lined up with this FOSS line and tag it all the way out on your next go around. Caution for high voltage power lines.
That's one.
But amazing work, by the way. Amazing work.
Okay, this fucking interaction system. There we go. Okay, can you take one?
Switch, do we have
one
any
off?
available units to come help me on the east?
I have tourism doing suppression efforts where they can. We're just trying to play catch up.
Pick it up, get it out of fire. Oh my god, these interaction prompts, I swear to god, they're gonna drive me insane.
Tanker Tree Zero back into S2T, going to be taking off on the road.
Copy that, amazing.
Do we want to scale up the fire at this time? I don't think we're going to be able to hold it with the amount of people that we have.
Now pull back Hotel 1 set line where you can. We're going to burn this out.
Hotel 1, damn. Okay, get in the engine quick.
Pull out to the asphalt road, set line Hotel 1. We're going to get this FOSS line set in, set fire along the roadside, and then we're going to call it quits. Tanker 30, I see that you're going to be inbound at this time. Use your previous FOSS line as an alignment point for you. You're going to be tagging from the roadside like you did last time. Run it all the way up the forest edge. Caution for high voltage power lines, low about third middle. Moving up the slope.
Checking Discord.
Ooh, the fire blew up.
Tanker Tree Zero copies a little bit.
Yep. Winds are too high.
Yelling at me.
Right,
But map's loading, so I'm doing it.
Alright, cool. Just tag off
gonna
from
cut this,
the asphalt
side.
road, following along your FOSS line
You
up
really
the edge.
don't
You should
have
be
a
good.
lot of people.
No.
Tanker Tree Zero.
It is.
I would just ask.
Okay, I don't want to call it.
I would just ask dispatch if relief are able to come in.
They're calling the event, so.
Clean drop, clean drop, clean drop.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
then,
Tank tree 0 out
We're gonna
of
keep this
Foster,
super quick
return
because I
back.
know you guys have been here almost 2 hours.
Copy that. I think crews are going to be switched to
Racer,
AR at
you
this
wanna
time, so you can
talk
go
about
ahead
the
and
first
load
fire
up
real
and,
quick since you were the
turn off your
initial
engine.
IC for
Decent,
it?
amazing work, by the way, amazing
Sure.
work.
So
Tank tree 0 copies. Turn
that
off engine when you
was that was kind of an odd fire since there's 2 of them going out at the same time. You had the wild right next to the Turs, so I kind of got there second after the engine since they're having radio communications.
Alright, Flowery,
took
since we have other
IC
crews
at the
heading back
time,
for
and we were
AR,
just
no
kind of
point in
going
having you do
ahead
that.
and
We're just going to say you were able to
start
set
out
line
just
Hotel
doing some
1,
line on
really
the
bring
heel
this
at the
off and get
north,
it
and my
fully
kind of
contained.
original goal
So that's still great work where we
turned out to be
could.
the end goal was just
You guys
generally
can
to
leave
kind
TAC 2, head
just
back
to
for us now.
pincer it by going around the, I believe that is the I call, or the 10 column, or not the 10 column, the I column, that's correct originally, and pretty quickly after we went ahead and
Quiet.
All right, continue.
So yeah, but start out just the engine and then utility 2. We set some line up at the top. I got the water tender to go ahead and kind of work that north themselves for the entire time. So shout out to that water tender that kind of held down the entire division. Good job to you guys. Then pretty soon after, we basically I transferred IC down to Swiss because it was becoming a pretty complex incident. So Swiss wants to pick it from his point.
All right, Swiss, I'll pass on to you now, starting from when you took IC on that first fire.
I never did. Oh, the first one.
Yeah,
Okay.
the very first one.
Yeah, it was burning pretty bad. I just decided we're gonna upgrade this to a complex fire, just so Racer could do his job, not have to worry about taking IC or anything. So that ran pretty good. Crews were able to get lines set in a good pace. Lines are set. They held. Had one jump. I don't remember where that was. It was just down south in the hotels, I believe. My bad. No, in Julia 11. That's where it was. That one, I guess, probably could have been mitigated if we had more holders. That just comes with more attendance. No real concerns. Everyone up in the north did good with suppression and containment. Everyone else at the south did the best they could working at the head with limited resources. At the end, everyone played their part. So that was good. Can't ask for more.
Any comments on the first fire from any of our crew members? I'll take that as a no. All right, second fire, the telegraph fire. I believe Racer, you were IC for that fire.
Yeah, that one. It's pretty simple. You see it. It's still on the map as just a little half grid. Started out utility 2. We got seen, and it was just the 2 of us at that time. We lost a crew member. So kind of cutting and doing IC. Engines got there and just got a simple wrap around the fire with some hand line, put some water on. I mean, nice and simple. So no real comments there. Good job to the engines. Thank you guys.
All right. If anyone have any comment on the second fire? All right. Also no comments. We're not really going to talk much about the third fire. That was an air attack resource only fire. Nothing really much to talk about there unless there's anything important you have to Swiss or gang, bro.
No.
No, nothing there.
All right, you guys have all been logged. I've also logged the names of people who weren't in the photo I took earlier, so you guys are all free to go fuck around, do whatever you'd like. Thank you all for coming so much.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I have a question while you're
How much to log LeBron James for this?
going.
LeBron James.
Or the W fits. Should I just go ahead and remove all those who've been over a month? And if I were to do that, do I need to put it anywhere that they were removed from the program? Or should I
You gotta
just
talk to
make
Ryan
sure
about
that all the okay. I'm just gonna make sure all the databases match each other. And go
Yeah,
from
talk with
there.
Ryan about it. I can't. It's not my duty.
Yeah.
I've never had to fire anyone for it, so remove anyone.
Yeah, the last time was what was that, January?
Yeah.
Warrior, I'll do
before
the
my
quick
time.
logging for your station 4.
Okay.
Let me do
But
all
if
the
he did
we
leave,
still
it
had
means no.
we had our own database, or we had our own. Each crew had their own academy list.
Mm-hmm. That worked out pretty well until it wasn't up to date anymore.
Well, it was just like whenever people got added, they never got added.
Yeah,
It was rough.
'cause it was hard to carry over. $101 events.
It's a shame if all the events got removed.
I know, right?
Imagine if I ran like a clear all command in there.
Sure, whatever works, man. I mean, that's your job. You have to deal with afterwards. That's hiding material, dude. That's
Bro,
expunging
it's
data.
it's a need to know.
Yeah, it is. It is. HR's on a need-to-know basis with me, man. They need to know something.
Bro, James doesn't need to know how many events he's been in. That's a need to know information that he doesn't.
True.
Quick question, guys.
I should say that to him verbatim.
How do we log auxiliaries? What do we
In the
put
same-
under the
I know you do. I forgot. They're over
Oh.
there. Yeah.
Just
Sorry
do
to
the
say,
EC.
my bad.
Just a little EC logo, I guess.
Okay.
Do I even want to know what I joined back into seeing? All I saw was fucking Tersvog deploying and trying to get on the hose.
Does that do anything?
Both have collisions.
Yeah.
That's about it. Wait, move that to EC command.
Oh god, and the Skycrane's down.
It's on purpose. Because up on my rear rotor.
Ugh. Oh well. Mushroom joined late for him
I
to be able
saw.
to join us. It was quite
Yeah.
funny.
Normal thing for good old Mushroom.
Well, Mushroom was also doing exams.
Yeah, it's fair.
That one I can confirm that he was doing. Because
Bro, Toad is now doing an event.
Oh my god, another event.
Oh fuck. What's this
Don't
event?
test that enough. Another Evers do.
And nobody deleted the old events. Delete events.
There's still
delete
so many
threads.
Ugh.
I can just forcibly delete them. I'll do that a little bit
That's
later.
what I'm doing.
Yeah, you should have to. Just to do it probably.
So Gangrel, how many times did you see Ben crash?
I don't know if I actually saw him. Well, I think we saw it once or twice. But then
It
we
was
saw
probably
a couple
him
times.
refilling.
We saw the fucking seat. It just like almost had at least 3 separate near accidents
Yeah.
with him. Like there was one where I was just watching because we were just trying to watch him put it out, which was getting nowhere because Ducky just had to work. Like he came in a curve and was dropping in a curve. So like, there's nothing. He's not lined up. He didn't line up in advance. I'm pretty sure the guy is flying with like the lowest level of graphics quality. He must be. Like, nothing is rendered in it.
Yeah, because he's loading in Buffalo. I understand, or Bison. So I understand it's lagging.
Also,
but
who were those? Who was role playing as Chief Wiggums? Getting donuts.
Warrior.
Oh, there's Dustin.
You fat asses didn't even offer us any.
How are they gonna bring them up to the helicopter?
How am I
it's a
gonna
Skycrane. How else, dude? You're gonna steal the huge donut for it. Come on.
Yeah.
Tie a cable.
Exactly.
Dean doesn't get donuts for eating though. He just likes them for the shape.
No, gang bro. Jesus Christ.
He hasn't denied it though.
I am denying it.
I bet you eat Snickers bars upside down.
Nah, I'm not really a big fan of Snickers.
Oh my God, what is that curse? Eating Snickers bar upside down? Why? Why would
Yeah.
you do that?
Why would you do that? Have you ever seen a Snickers bar?
Who's Fire Marshal?
Fire Marshal? That's the guy that I wanted to hire to take over my spot as the heavy equipment strike team leader.
Apparently he's still pending or something. I don't know.
Swiss.
Yes, because he had a job offer, he just never accepted it in a timely manner.
Swiss.
Yes.
Do you eat Snickers bars upside down?
Actually, no, I don't. I don't like chocolate.
Brother.
It's just
You don't like fudge?
It's a part of the history.
You don't like fudge, brother?
No, I don't. I don't.
Not even packed fudge?
Nope. No chocolate, period. I just don't like it.
No chocolate.
Yep.
That's
I mean,
wild.
what
Just
about
bananas.
Kinder?
Yeah, bananas are goated.
Yeah. It's all about the shape, right, Dean?
What? Why you keep bringing me into this? Just sitting
Buster, while
here.
you're here, are you good for like 2 hours?
You just sitting there eating your banana?
I'm just sitting here questioning
Oh,
life.
Oh, was that? Buster, you want to do COA in like 2 hours?
I think I should be awake still. I mean, I've got stuff like quite a few hours later, so I'll probably just not sleep.
Waiting to see if I'm what I'm gonna do
It's not
for
healthy.
supper.
Poor
It's
little
fine.
polite. He doesn't want to be a
Polite, more like
swamper, but I
cold.
have to make him a swamper. There's only one other person who's already slotted in for heavy equipment operator, and that's Turtle. He was on LOA.
What about
I
Austin?
think he's back now. I'm not actually sure.
Awesome as well, but he hasn't messaged or anything.
He hasn't really been active.
No.
I started.
Which is why he's still in the group, so he gets pings to make sure he's still there. But I think he's just pulling a bunch of shifts at the mine.
What should I?
What should you?
His toes hasn't fallen off.
So, Gamerel, will you be doing dispatch then for Toad's event?
No.
Let me do it. Someone needs.
Oh, just don't dispatch. You don't need a dispatch.
I
every time.
want to practice dispatch. So someone finally says yes, you can do it.
Or you just don't sit there as dispatch and you just say, hey, units go here, go here, go here, go here. And then you're not technically dispatch. You're just acting like a mediary. So if you just sit there, then you're dispatching. And you should be a
Well,
dispatcher.
I don't generally just sit there.
I know, just saying.
Yeah.
We have a
I don't know,
sheet,
man.
which that explains
Oh,
why we
look.
sit there, is because we try and use our
So
sheet.
basically, what you can do is basically say engine go here, hand crew go here, and then yeah.
And you send the engine to the hill.
Yeah, and then you just go participate in the event. That's whatever you are.
Yeah. And don't do pre-size ups or all that. Just, you know, if someone needs to do them, then yeah, you get it knocked out.
If you need someone to look at your size up, Dean's available.
Dean, are you available?
Those may be bad.
I'm just gonna stop listening to Game Rail.
What did you say earlier? Something about 2 people per hose? What was that?
That was a good one, though.
Yeah, it was. Wait, was that in North Zone? I think that was in North Zone.
I think it was the North Zone.
As a day,
That was
yeah, it is.
That was a solid comeback to the structure guys.
Mm-hmm. Got him. Yeah, it depends on the girth. 2 in, 2 out.
I didn't touch that one. That would have been too easy. That one's free.
Yeah.
I see. So I mean, it means social fires. 2 people are supposed to be on the hose.
Nah.
Did you guys see there was a new start in California?
Nope.
It's in Inyo County again.
It's not in my
Rest in
county.
peace, California.
Brother, I don't know what you're talking about. It ain't in my county.
Yeah, true. I'm not even in Cali.
Yeah. Brother's still thinking that one through, I think.
It's okay.
Well, I assumed that it was in Cali because it was on Cal Fire's active incidents.
Yeah, but it ain't
Yeah,
in my
I
county.
hope so. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't in my county.
It's Inyo County, spelled
Yeah, it's not in my county.
Inyo.
Wait, what's the first one? What's the first 2 letters?
IN, capital I.
Ah, okay. And say it again?
Wait.
Whoa,
that's
hi,
not how
UD.
that's not how you say it, is it?
Bro, it ain't in my county. Is it in your county?
It's in Dean's County. Oh, Dean's not here.
So.
Somebody should fire that guy.
Wow,
I'm pretty sure it's not Show County.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Joe?
Not Joe.
Joe who?
Not Joe.
Joe Mama?
So you're gonna try put that fire on your own?
Man, what is that shotgun? Oh my God, it's so bad.
What shotgun is it?
The like generic SWAT from the
You mean a Remington 870?
80s. Yeah, but I want to get the actual mod. Like I don't know what the pump is. I've never been able to find it.
Oh, do
I
you
just
need
don't
a
look
pump,
too hard.
bro? You need a pump?
No, it's natural.
Okay. Dean needs a pump. I heard Dean's been pumping since day 1.
Oh, why is that trending?
What's trending?
Oh, it's school protest. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh my God.
Are we
I saw it trending
protesting
on
the
Twitter.
use
It
of
said
school?
it said it was a high school that was trending. I was like, uh oh. That was, yeah, that's only one thing in America that can be. But no.
We had a fake shooting report recently at
Oh,
a high
never
school.
mind. My bad. Correction. It was a okay. In America,
Oh, can
first
you
slide it
remove-
says it's a protest. Afterwards, it's a shooter. Cool.
Can you remove what?
Awesome.
Can you remove people in engine crew division?
Yeah. Watch
So
me
can
remove you.
I know you can only remove people from your station.
Oh, we're trying to can you move him down to... I don't know what the base group is.
He still says WFIT, or training program, but he's not in the Discord. He's not in FTC. I'll just send you his name.
So many
Is
for
he
real.
in the Ancient Cruise group?
He's in the engine crews group.
So they
Waffles. But There's literally no sign of him in the Discord. I also think that could have been the guy who was said to Swiss, oh, I want to do AMP.
Yes, it could be. I don't remember. I thought the dude had like a bunch of letters and numbers.
I don't know.
I know words tend to be
wrong.
letters and numbers, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Alright, I've removed him from... Wait.
I'm just color coding FTC database right now, or at least engines. I don't know that I can really effectively do hand proof. Because
Right, I think he's out of... Yeah, he's out of the group now.
Okay. There may be more. I'll just send you a list if there is.
Are you updating them somewhere?
I'm going through the database, making sure that they are the correct phase, the correct whenever they were like in the database, and that they're still in the Roblox group.
He's never typed.
Mm-hmm. Granted, I think Ryan's gonna care less. We're gonna be less stringent probably on FDC just because they're like the W fits. There has been a lack of trainings.
Yeah, I don't know why people keep asking when do they want to be hosted. You guys, like, we just need to host them, and if they don't show up, they don't show up.
Yeah, it's a
I remember
tough
that's
one.
how it used to be. You just host a training. If they show up, they show up. People were committed to join. But now it's like people don't want to join at all. They just join the training and then give up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the issue is.
Oh, the Can't Beat Me the Flash guy is just not in any of the Discords anymore. He's not even in PFS.
Why? Why not even leave the group? I mean...
I don't know. I think people forget that the Roblox groups exist.
Yeah, fair.
I'm in so many groups that I just like have forgotten about.
I always try and check mine.
But I also, like, the ones that I join aren't ones, it's not like all of the ones that I'm in are the sort that you just join so you can get something free in game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be it. I think it's kind of like that.
They're like, oh, you can get it, you can access to guns, you join the group. Okay, well, so I'll join the group and then close out the game and reload. I don't care.
I have a few that are just because of the name, and then I have a few that are for actual, like, one is for an arcade, and the other one is for mountaineering. That's about it. And one's for a game that I actually just use because it's to get updates.
Is you okay?
What?
What? I think there's only been like one or two that I've like kind of ghosted, and it was Phantom Forces related because I briefly played competitive Phantom Forces.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, actually, I don't think actually. I made the team enough to be on like a practice squad, but never actually like. And then just they were way too committed to like you have to use this attachment and this attachment because these are like the meta attachments. Like,
oh yeah.
Like it doesn't fit my playstyle to play those attachments.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't macro either.
Yeah.
They
They wouldn't accept the chainsaw grip shotguns.
Yeah.
They would never accept it.
Dude, chainsaw grip shotguns with a laser pointer? Let's go.
It's a lot.
Got another one sent to you, gang roll.
What?
Got another one that's no longer W-fit.
Make Roblox great again. That's a really cool hat. What else do they make? Oh wow, I see what he did. That's actually super smart.
What did he do?
He used that hat and another hat to fund a bunch of his other stuff to get uploaded. That's so smart.
Oh, by make Roblox. I guess for a lot of people would buy that hat, huh?
Yeah, there was a lot of people that did, because I remember seeing it. It looks very, cheap and easy to make. Then he made a better version. It's only 85 Robux. I mean, that's not bad. Either that or he stole it. One of the two.
You have to pay to put things on the Roblox marketplace too, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That seems like what if it never sells?
Yeah, it just never sells. I mean,
well, it's like 100 Robux upload fee, I think.
Yeah, it's not much.
Actually, it might even be 50.
There's an SRT key and lanyard for 70 Robux.
Somebody rebadged that as a GTR key, so it's the exact same key, just it says GTR instead of SRT.
That's awesome.
And I bought it.
I'm so sorry.
So now it's on my tool belt.
Bro bought himself just some red vinyl to put on his Dodge key so he can pretend that he has a red key.
Oh, I need a replacement key for my SRT.
Okay. Is Flower still in here? I was gonna tell him FTC for engine crews are done. Please ping me game roll when you add people to FTC.
I don't know. He hasn't really had the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have been reading the applications, by the way.
Rupert read them all recently. Rupert read them all recently, and like I was gonna go and read them, and he's like, "So I'm gonna help you out," and then just went and did them all, and I was like,
"Yeah,
okay. Well, I'm not gonna go and read them again now until like the next week. I'm not gonna read them every day."
No, like I did that because I had nothing to do with BC, so.
Like I'm gonna read them once a week probably.
Yeah.
Why? Because also I feel like the reading them every day, there's usually this weird trickle effect of trainees.
Mm-hmm.
Which we should honestly go back to. We should do some sort of like, it's open for 2 weeks, it's closed for 2 weeks. It's open for 2 weeks, it's closed for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that gives you good marketing too. Get people involved.
That's great.